What am I doing in my life? So, everyone's always talking about how good the character is, or how Castris is gonna bring a civil war to the gacha space. And everything has been pretty negative overall. But my friends, none of that matters. Because we still have questions that need to be answered. And that question is, what do ZZZ characters smell like? My friends, I present to you the Zenless Zone Zero Smell Tier List. Please kill me. Alright, let's start with Ambi, the Burger Queen herself. I think she would smell like fast food. She definitely would. She's always eating burgers. She probably goes to McDonald's or whatever is the equivalent of McDonald's in that universe. So she would smell like fast food. And I think fast food smells nice. I like the smell of food. That just makes me sound fat. Next, MBB2, the S rank version. I don't think she would smell as nice as normal Ambi, because, well, she probably doesn't eat as much burgers as she does in the normal, because she's more serious, she's more badass. So I think she would be mid, but not bad. And since she fights more, she will get more dust on her clothes, and I'm gonna be real, I have asthma, so if I smell dust, I will just die. So I should put it in you will die, but it is you, not I. So, yeah, it's mid but not bad. Next up, Nicole. I feel like Nicole's the type of girl that would grab a flask of perfume and splash all over her. She would just become a toxic bomb. And me personally, I don't know about you guys, but I hate people that put so much perfume. It just makes my head hurt a lot. So I'm gonna just, yeah, stay away from me. What happened? This wasn't in the script, I'm pretty sure. Oh well. Might as well tell you guys about today's sponsor. That's right. Nothing. What can you do with nothing? You guessed it. Nothing. Yeah, I know. Pretty cool. So, what are you waiting for? Check the description down below to get your free sample of nothing. Nekomata. Well, she's a cat. She can clean herself. She does clean herself in the game. But would she smell nice? I have no clue. I feel like some of like Nicole's smell was just like over to Nekomata, but it wouldn't be as intense as it is on Nicole. So I think she would smell nice actually. Yeah, I think, would she smell better than Ambi? Of course not, because fast food. Yeah, burgers. We love burgers. Yeah, she would smell nice, definitely. Onto the Starlight Knight himself, Billy. I feel like it would smell like gunpowder and oil, as he feeds his guns oil. By the way, are his guns actually conscious? I never understood that. In the trailer they talk, but then they stop talking. I have no clue if they actually talk or not. I've always been confused about that. But yeah, I don't know how gunpowder smells like. And oil, well, oil doesn't smell nice, but it doesn't smell bad either. Well, I do know one thing's for sure. If this was a Smash tier list, I would put him all the way to the fucking top. Billy to the end. But since it's a Smell tier list, I'm gonna just put him at mid. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna just put it at mid. Ben. The Grizzly Bear. I have no clue. I, I have no clue, but he looks like a sophisticated bear. I don't think it would smell bad. I think it would smell quite nice, actually. Even though he works at a construction site, I feel like he's really... He looks clean. Ben looks clean. Ben, would he smell nice? Yes. Yeah, I think it would smell nice. Anton. I'll be honest, for the longest time I thought Anton's name was actually Afton. For some reason, I don't know why, but I thought it was Afton. But yeah, I would like him to stay away from me. I feel like he would sweat so fucking much. He looks like a gym bro. I don't know. I don't necessarily like him. Oh, Leather. I hope I'm not butchering her name, but I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I think she would sweat, just like Hampton. But I don't think she would sweat as much. Honestly, every single Bellabog Industries, like, person probably smells like shit. They probably sweat a lot because they work a shit ton. Except Ben. I think Ben would be the cleanest of them all. And there's not even a question about it. Ben's the GOAT. Ben. Ben for the win. I think Ben's the best Bellabog character. But yeah, I think... Yeah, she belongs in mid, I think. Actually... Yeah, no. I don't think she deserves to be in the same tier as Ambi. Or Billy. But she would smell better than Nicole. I still think Nicole would kill me. Grace. She would smell the worst out of every single Bellabog character. She definitely would. And no one's gonna change my mind about it. She works a shit ton. She works overtime. She spends day and night working. So she would forget to shower. And yeah, that's about it. She would just forget to shower and would smell like shit. So I think she's the first vomit-inducing character. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna disagree with this. It's just, yeah, no, you should really know denying it. She would smell like shit. Corin. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how Corin will smell, but she wouldn't smell bad. She's from Victoria Housekeeping, so I think they need to smell good. So they can impress the customers or whatever the fuck they do. So, I think she would smell nice. Would she smell better than Ben? I think so. And Nakamado as well. And probably Ambi. Because Ambi has the burger buff going for her. Well, yeah, she has a burger buff going for her, so yeah. Ambi's still better. Yeah, Corin smells nice. Lucy. She has pigs or boars. I mean, boars is a type of pig, so yeah, she has pigs. So, would she smell bad? I don't think so, because, well, there's literally a trailer where they just shower together.
Yes! Yes! My fucking word!
So I don't... But it is the desert. So they would sweat a lot. And she has pigs. So she would probably smell like a pig as well. So... Would she be vomit-inducing though? I don't think so, but I will like her to stay away from me. And she is worse than Hampton. Because she has the whole pigs. So if you take her, you take the pigs as well, so... Lycon. Well, he's a wolf. He can also clean himself, I think. Wolves clean themselves. I don't know. But he is a sophisticated dog. Wolf. Whatever, Jesus. So, I think you would smell nice. But there's there's a problem. Imagine he's working on a rainy day. A wet dog. You would smell so fucking bad. So... But I still... Well... Without that factor. Yeah, I think it would smell nice. Probably better than Nekomata. I mean, he looks cleaner than Nekomata, honestly. Piper. Vomit inducing. I don't... Yeah. And... Well... Technically, if I put them here, would they be worse? Probably, yeah? Yeah. So... Well... I think Grace would still be worse. She would be bad because she's always sleeping, so she barely showers, probably. And the only time she showers is probably when Caesar forces her to. So yeah, I think... Yeah, she's vomit-inducing. Rena. The food. If she has the smell of the food, that thing doesn't look good. You will die. That thing doesn't look good. But if she doesn't have the whole food smell on her, I think she will smell nice. But I don't want to take a risk, so you will die if you smell Rena.
No. Oh my god, young man. Kill yourself!
Soldier 11. I think she would be... I think she's mid. She's not better than Billy nor Ambi, but I don't think she's worse than Coletto. Yeah, I think she's mid. Since she's a soldier, she would smell like... I don't know. Rocks? War? Whatever that smells like. Yeah, she would smell like war. Sukaku. She also has the food buff going for her. She's always eating, so... And you know for a fact she takes showers because Yanagi forces her to. And since she's always hugging Yanagi, she will have a little bit of her smell. So basically, it's 2 in 1. It's food and Yanagi. I think she's better than Ambi. Yeah, I think she's better than Ambi. As much as it hurts to put her on top of Ambi, that sounds so fucking wrong. Ellen. I love Ellen. She's a shark. Sharks live in the water. Water equals ocean. Ocean equals heavenly scent. I love the smell of ocean. I don't know why, but the smell of the ocean is so fucking nice to me. Actually, sniffs aggressively. What am I doing with my life? Where did it all go wrong? I'm not gonna even try to pronounce her name because I know for a fact I'm gonna butcher it because I barely know English. How the fuck am I gonna say her name? So, cop lady. I think she will smell nice. But she's a cop. So, she's always basically on the run to catch the criminals. To catch the criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch!
So, I think she would be mid. But, I think she would smell better than Ambi, I feel like. Because Ambi is more serious and fights more than I think a police officer would. So yeah, I think she's on top. Yeah, well, yeah, no, she would be mid because she's always running. Running is gonna result in sweat, and sweat is not good. Next, RoboCop, because I'm also not gonna say her name. In a way, I'm gonna pronounce it correctly. She's a robot. So, is she a robot? I think she is. She has detachable limbs or whatever. So, I think she would be mid as well. I think, yeah, she stays next to Billy. But I think she would smell better than Billy because she has cop lady's smell on her. I can't take this anymore. Jando. The rat. Here's the thing with Jane. Her smell could go 2 ways. she either smells like shit, because she's a rat, so where do rats usually live? In the sewer. Am I generalizing? Am I being racist towards a rat?
Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not trying to like make a blanket statement here, but honestly, I feel like deep down, everyone is a bit racist. Okay, that's just built in by like it's in your genes.
Yeah, she either smells like shit, or a certain bald man, a bald man with a shiny ass head, gets a hold of her, does questionable things to her, and the smell just transfers to her. That's the second outcome. And in that case, I think the bald man, I think he wouldn't smell bad. I think it would smell quite nice actually. I would even dare to say he would have an heavenly scent. But since she's a rat, I would prefer she stood away from me. You never know. You need to be safe. You don't trust rats. She probably has like 1 million diseases on her. Seth. Seth's the same case as Corin. I don't know where to put him. But he's a police officer and he doesn't look bad. I think it would smell good. Not as good as Ben or all the above, but I think it would smell good. Yeah. Caesar. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. I think she would smell nice. Actually, well, she's the one that makes everyone take showers in the group, I feel like. She's the mom. She's the mom of the group. But she does live in the desert. She has a shit ton of clothing on for someone that lives in the desert. Is she just built different? I think she would be mid, but not bad. It's all the desert. It's the desert's fault. You can blame the desert.
What do you say fuck me for?
On to Bernice. Bernice. I'm sorry. She would smell like gasoline. She definitely would. And I don't know if it's a hot take or not, but the smell of gasoline, top tier. Sniffs aggressively. Like extra aggressively. But would I prefer smelling gasoline over the ocean? I think so. I think I would. I really like the smell of gasoline. Do I have a problem in the head? Yanagi, the mom of section 6. She would smell nice. Like, she doesn't belong below, like, smells nice. But she also doesn't belong below Sukaku, because Sukaku, well, Sukaku is a fusion of both food and Yanagi. But Yanagi, well, here's the thing with section 6. They have a shit ton of fans, and I feel like if you have a shit ton of fans that like circle you and make a lot of fucking chaos, I don't think it would smell bad, because it would be the opposite if you did smell bad, wouldn't it? So I think Yanagi, she will smell like a fresh shampoo. So I think she's the first heavenly scent. Yeah, she is. Lighter. I have no clue. I smells nice, I think. He looks cool. He looks like a cool guy. Yeah, he looks like a cool guy. I think I'm gonna put him in smells nice. Is he better than Corin and Lycon? I think he is. On to Miyabi, another section 6 character. She's not below smells nice. She definitely smells nice. But question is, does she belong in a higher tier? Honestly, I think she does belong in heavenly sense. Because she's a fox. So, I don't know if fox clean themselves, well, that often, but I'm pretty sure they do. But if they don't, she belongs in a well-renowned family. So I feel like if she smelled bad, she would get kicked out. Or, better yet, she would be killed. she would be executed publicly. And yeah, I think she smells good because yeah. Onto Aromasa. Is that his name? I forgot his name. The guy from Section 6, the guy that gets bullied 24/7. He's also another case where you would smell nice. Would you smell nicer than the three of them? Sukaku, Miyabi, and Yanagi? No, I don't think so. Nor Ambi. Ambi solos him. He doesn't belong in lower tiers because girls like him. Girls like him a lot. So, and I don't think girls like men that stink. Yeah. Advice of the day. If you're a guy and you want to get girls, take a fucking shower, you stinky bit. Oh, thank God it's almost over. On to Astra, the better Robin. Why is she a better Robin? Take this clip for example.
Flashback.
Hold on. Banger moment. Hold on. What an absolute fucking banger. Jesus fucking Christ. Hold on.
If I wait any longer,
Jesus fucking Christ, what a banger. What a fucking banger.
Sure, I'll play along.
Robin's ult.
doors echo.
Hold on, no. My finger. Where's my finger? Fuck Robin.
End of flashback.
Yeah, that's why. She ruins the banger that is Adventuring Steam where stupid ass. I don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear your stupid ass. Please, shut the fuck up. Tactone, tell your girlfriend to shut the hell up. I wanna hear Adventuring Steam. That aside, I think she's an heavenly sent. Why? Actually, better yet, I think it's a sniffs aggressively angle. Because she has a lot of fans. She's a singer. So if she stinked, I don't think she would have that many fans, honestly. So yeah, I think she's definitely a sniffs aggressively. On to Evelyn, Astra's bodyguard / best friend, I think. She would smell like fire, but she would have Astra's smell like transferred over. So I think she would be an heavenly sent. Actually, the fire thing kinda a downside. Oh no, let's see. I don't think she would smell better than Sukaku, nor Ambi. But definitely, yeah, that's a good place. I think she would smell better than Arumas and everyone below. Trigger, I think that's her name. I don't know. She's not even out by the time I'm making this, so... She looks like a soldier. And since she's coming at the same time as Ambi, at least at the same update, she probably is a soldier. I'm probably right. So... I think I'm putting her next to Soldier 11, but since I don't know her, I'm putting her below Soldier 11. But above all the others. Yeah, I think that's alright. Last one, Pultra. She has the cat passive, so she can clean herself at any time she wants. But she lives in the desert, so that's a massive debuff. It probably means she sweats. That's if cats even sweat. I have no fucking clue. So I don't think she's mid. Do I think she smells nice? I don't know. Here's the thing. Burness and her are probably gonna interact a shit ton because Burness seemed to like cats, and she's a cat. And she almost got burned. Well, crisp. By Burness. Meaning, she's probably gonna get burned a lot more times. It smells like gasoline as well, since she and Burness are gonna get close. So she's gonna have Burness's smell on her. So do I think she's an heavenly scent? Not really. I think she belongs in here, actually. Yeah, I think she belongs in here. I don't think she's better than Ambi. Because she's still a cat at the end of the day. And desert. But Burness is different because the smell of gasoline is so strong that I think it would override the other smells. There you have it, boys. The only tier list that you'll ever need. You shouldn't care about meta. You shouldn't care about power creep. It is a gacha game after all. You can clear it with everything, except if you're playing Star Rail. In that case, well, maybe you might need to swipe the card. But jokes aside, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a shit ton of fun making it. Even though I questioned my life choices throughout all of it. But yeah, if you disagree with anything, feel free to leave a comment. And maybe I might be streaming. I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe if I'm not lazy, I will. But yeah, everything's a work in progress. Yeah, that's all. I hope you guys have a nice day. Drink water, it's good for you. And yeah, that's it. Goodbye.